Organizational behavior (OB) is the study of how individuals and groups behave within an organization. For me, OB has been especially relevant in my university life. It helped me understand how my behavior impacts group projects and interaction with my peers. Organizational behavior is important because it helps us communicate better, understand and improve ourselves, perform more effectively, and make smarter decisions and action. As a degree student, I joined many UITM activities like OPEM and JPK Master Clubs, volunteering, and group assignments. Through this experience, I can see how organizational behavior applies in real life. For example, during group work, I observe different personalities, communication style, and team dynamics. OB helped me understand why people behave differently and how to work better together. By learning OB, I can build positive relationships, improve teamwork, and handle group tasks more effectively. Now, let's move to attitude and job satisfaction. Attitude consists of three components: effective, behavioral, and cognitive. For example, in university, I have a positive attitude towards my studies, effective, which leads me to focus on my coursework, behavioral, and I believe that my hard work will lead to good grades, cognitive. This attitude shapes my academic satisfaction and performance. While job satisfaction, as discussed in OB, is about how positive or negative we feel about our job. For students, this translates into how we feel about our university experience. For me, my satisfaction comes from having supporting lecturer or professor and good learning environment that aligns with my interests and career goals. Personality plays a huge role in how we behave in different environments, and the Big Five personality traits provide a great framework for understanding this. I consider my high in conscientiousness, which means I'm very focused on being organized and meeting deadlines. This has been important in university where my ability to plan and be disciplined has directly influenced my academic success. Additionally, I tend to be agreeable, which helps me collaborate effectively with classmates. How personality affect my daily life. As an ENTJT, I prefer things to be systematic. Last semester, I had a group assignment that involved visiting a factory. Because I enjoy being organized, I took the lead to ensure everything was well planned. We visited the spritzer factory and to avoid any disorganization, I reached out to Mr. Saiful from Spritzer to help arrange the visit. I got bored when things are not structured, so I took the initiative to make sure everything was in place. I also value don't waste time, which is why my group was the first in class to complete the factory visit for the assignment. As a result, my group earns the highest career mark for the assignment. In conclusion, my ENTJT personality drive me to be organized and efficient, help me achieve success in both academic and professional settings. Now, I'm going to talk about perception and attribution theory. Attribution theories help us understand how we interpret the action of others. Sometimes, when I frustrate with a teammate for not completing their job, I remind myself that their behavior might be due to external factors. Maybe they have a personal problem I don't know about. I follow the idea that 1 minute of anger means 60 seconds of unhappiness, 1 hour of anger means 60 minutes of stupidity. So rather than getting upset, I try to approach them calmly and ask if everything is okay, which can help resolve issues more effectively. Decision making. At first, I faced a decision: should I wait for UPU result or apply to UITM? I thought another university might be better, but I knew I had to decide quickly. According to bounded rationality theory, I was making the best decision with the information I had at the moment, even though I didn't have all the details. I chose UITM, and now, looking back, I'm happy with my choice. I enjoy my course, and I realized that the affordable fees and lower transportation costs at UITM are more beneficial than I initially thought. If I had gotten into a different university through UPU, I might have faced higher tuition fees and I might not have been as comfortable financially. The bounded rationality models explain how we make decisions based on available information and in a limited time frames. This was exactly my situation when I had to choose between waiting for UPU results and applying to UITM. Motivation is key to success, and the self-determination theory explains that motivation thrives when we feel competent, autonomous, and connected. For my intrinsic motivation, like my genuine interest in learning, has always been more fulfilled the external reward. It drives me to push through challenges and stay focused on my academic goals. Motivation. Motivation can come from real experience, and I feel this clearly during flying fog activity and rock climbing. Both activities require different skills such as coordination, balance, and courage, which keep me engaged throughout. I also experience task identity because I complete each activity from beginning to the end. In flying fall, I had to go first before the others could continue. And in rock climbing, I had to climb out and come down on my own, even though looking down was frightening. Finishing the full task gave me a strong sense of accomplishment. The activities were meaningful because they helped me overcome my fear of height, increase my confidence, and strengthen my bond with my friends. I also had autonomy because I made the choice myself to try something new. My motivation comes from within, supported by encouragement from others. With feedback from instructors and friends, I realized how internal and external motivation work together to push us beyond our. In conclusion, studying organizational behaviors have given me practical insight into managing myself and interacting effectively with others. These OB concepts are not just applicable to academic life, they will guide me in my future career as well. Whether it is improving my decision making or enhancing my interpersonal skills, OB will continue to be a valuable tool in my personal and professional development.